Hey guys, it's Avery. So, this is my second time trying to film this video because I got that gouache set that everyone on YouTube's getting, obviously. And I tried to do a portrait in my sketchbook. And it just turned out so bad, and like, I was struggling with it for like 3 hours or more trying to make it look decent, and I think I was just having a bad art day. Or I was having like a bad art week. Where everything I drew turned out looking weird. But anyway, I tried to film it again and I'm happier with how this one turned out. So I'm just looking at a reference off Pinterest here and I'm trying to sketch it. I struggle a lot with realistic proportions because when I'm just drawing from my head, I don't think too much about trying to make the proportions realistic. So I always make the eyes way too big and the lips and stuff, so I was trying my best. I'll put the link to the picture in the description if you want to use it or see it or whatever. I think the thing about painting that scares me is that it's just so harsh. Like, look how I'm putting down these skin tones and it just looks crazy. Like, it's so, like, in the sketch just disappears and you're just like kind of lost, and like you have to trust the process so much, but it just looks like absolute shit until the very end. And sometimes it doesn't get better, and that's kind of frustrating. But anyway, what else do I want to talk about? The reason why I liked this reference is because the guy's face had like a lot of redness to it. Like, his nose was bright red. Like, he had rosacea or something. I don't know. It looked cool. So that's why I drew this. Painted this. Like, just look at it right now. It's just like so hard to read. And the first time I tried to record this, I was talking about how I have a hard time interpreting colors, I guess. Like, if I look at a color on a reference, it's so hard for me to mix it because I don't know, the colors just look so much different in the actual picture than they do like when you mix a whole blob of it. Like, when I first laid down these skin tones, I was like, oh my gosh, because in the actual reference he was like super pale and the skin tones I was putting down looked so dark on the white paper that I was just like, is that right? I don't know. Even though I like literally used the Procreate color drop tool. It was just like, if I hadn't used that, I would have made it so much lighter than it was supposed to be. I still kind of struggled with this. Like, I don't really like. This is only my second time using gouache, because the first time I used gouache was the last time I tried to record this video, and it turned out like shit. So I recorded it again, and this time it turned out way better. I'll put a picture of what the first one looked like, and it didn't turn out like the ugliest thing in the world. It kind of looks like Bad Baby to me, but it was supposed to look like King Princess, and so it just turned into something completely not realistic. Even this is just like, the proportions aren't realistic. I just made the eyes too big because I don't know how to make them small enough. I don't know. I think I fixed it after this. Like, I think I made the eyes a little bit smaller. And I feel like that helps, but I'm really excited because I got this sketchbook at the beginning of January, and it's when is it right now? It's the end of April, and it's almost finished. And can we not talk about how I didn't even know what part of the month it was? Sorry, this quarantine stuff is just making me crazy, but I've had a lot of time to paint and draw and work on my art and stuff, and it's been actually really fun because I have like no responsibility other than art in school, but whatever. Anyway, the sketchbook, I have like 10 pages left or something, and today I got 2 more ELO sketchbooks in the mail, and they're so brand new and pretty, and I'm so excited to finish this one and start a new one. I really like how this portrait turned out, and now I'm doing like, I saw this picture on Pinterest of these lemons like floating in this water. It was either hot water or tea, I don't really know. Because of the background, it was like super zoomed in. I think it was water. I don't know. I tried to draw the background, but it just turned out looking like not cute. But it had like these little tiny flowers like floating in the water and on the lemons and stuff, but I was too lazy to draw multiple lemons because after that portrait I was like, phew, my brain power is gone, so I didn't really feel like drawing anything, but I didn't want to post just the portrait because I drew it like all the way on the side of the page, so I just felt like I needed to fill the page up, so I drew, like, I painted that lemon. And then at the bottom I tried to paint cherries, and the second one just turned out such a terrible shape. It looked like a tiny apple or something, or like a pumpkin. It just does not look like a cherry, and I didn't want to round it out by making it bigger because I was like, then it's gonna look huge. But and then I tried to use white. Why, I don't know why I did this, but I just tried to use white to get rid of it, and it had like, or to like shape it out better, but my brush was not clean, so I smudged it, and then I just tried to make it look like it was whipped cream or something. The reason why I do these voiceovers instead of talking while I draw is because it takes me such a long time to do art. Like, I'm such a slow artist, but yeah. Just let me know if you like these kind of videos or these types of videos. I don't know how to talk. And if you have any suggestions of future videos that I should make. And I will see you in my next video.